What's up, YouTube? It's me, DJ here, and welcome back to another video today. Now, today is a moment I've been waiting for a little while now, because it's finally time I show something off to you guys that I was going to tease a couple of times in the past few weeks or so, or maybe even a month at this point. But yeah, I'm here to show something off, and we're going to have a nice discussion. And right now I have joining me Livvy, so she can unmute now.
Hello.
Hello, so yeah, Livvy's joining me. I'm supposed to have someone else joining me. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, we're talking about a certain game that I have on Steam. You know the game. You've seen the title and the thumbnail. Livvy, what game are we talking about? It's definitely FNAF, right?
Oh yeah, totally FNAF. It's definitely not Doki.
Say, we're talking about FNAF, guys. Say, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's just this obscure indie game. I have 17.1 hours in it. See, it's too obscure.
You guys heard of it?
No, we're talking about Doki Literature Club. So yeah, we're talking about that. Not on Steam. No, we're not talking about the game on Steam. I'm not done with my playthrough yet. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen my playthrough, this whole playlist, link in the description. Another episode coming soon, at the time of recording this. So yeah, sit tight, relax. More Doki on the way. But we are here to talk about, well, if I go over to the Doki Literature Club website, you know, we've looked at this before in many streams, and you may remember, there's quotes from people who have played the game. There are different tabs, but there is also, and obviously all the character, introduction to all the characters. There is, will you write the way into her heart? With console ports on the left side. I wonder if that has any correlation with this. Oh wait. It does.
Possibly have.
May I present to you the Doki Literature Club Plus port on the Nintendo Switch. That's right, people. It's time for a showcase mini review of Doki Literature Club Plus on the Switch. Now, disclaimer, this is not like a full game review, because I'm not done my full game playthrough on Steam, so this is not going to be a, review of the whole game, but it's going to be a review of should you get it on Switch or any of the other consoles if you so wish to. And I will be talking about the gameplay a little bit on Switch, because obviously we're not using a mouse and keyboard, so. And Livvy's here. Like with a certain collab or two that we've done in the past, where I'm going to talk about and review something, and she's going to help give some opinion along the way. Isn't that right?
Oh yeah.
But also, before I get further into this, Livvy, you have a moment to shine. Your channel's on screen. Go.
Oh yeah, I play Xbox One, PlayStation 1. The DS videos are kind of on hold at the moment. And PC as well, but the majority of PC is FNAF. But still, there is a variety of content on my channel, so go check it out. You'll find something on there that
yes,
you like.
Livvy has a lot of different styles of content, all gameplay. Most of it, I think you have like a playlist of like miscellaneous things that are not gameplay.
I have like a channel update, like
playlist.
Some videos with my face, and then like reaction videos as well, but
yeah,
mostly gaming.
Yeah, so yeah, Livvy's here, and again, Doki Literature Club Plus on Steam, which again, that's not the one we're talking about, but I feel obligated to show it off in the video. So yeah, without further ado, shall we get started?
Jump into it.
So right off the bat, actually before I open this, right off the bat, we have lovely Monica on the cover of the case.
Staring into our soul.
With the Doki Literature Club Plus logo, and rated M for mature. In other, regions, it'll be a different rating system, but it is a mature game. There's a lot of heavy topics in here. It's also got, I think the people that helped port it to console in the corner. If you watch the Doki Literature Club streams, you know that I like to butcher words, so sometimes I just rather skip them than butcher them. But yeah, enter the #1 psychological horror experience. The terrifying world of romance and poetry awaits. Write the poem for your favorite club member and erase any mistakes you make along the way to ensure the perfect ending. or your perfect ending. Now you can now your chance to discover why Doki Doki Literature Club is one of the most beloved psychological horror games of the decade. Jeez, the decade. That's crazy.
Indeed.
For to do something. Yeah. But yeah. Packed within is exclusive new content, 6 additional side stories, 13 additional music tracks, over 100 unlockable images, and unique goodies inside for the physical copies. And as always, remember, this game's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I feel like I gotta throw that into this showcase thumbnail, even though we're not playing the game. It feels right. Anyways,
yeah.
So yeah, now let's get this open. Well, actually, here's the back. We got some scenes from the game. We got the Doki Doki girls. We got the Switch settings on the back if you really want to see that. So, yeah, Team Salvato. Yeah, rated M. Violence, blood, suggestive themes, and strong language. So now, let's open. Inside. Well, let me take the collectibles out first. You'll see the collectibles in a minute. On the inside, doesn't this look familiar? Why, if it isn't the poem minigame? With the 3 Doki girls. Or is it 3? But we got love, promise, fun, together, friends, which is highlighted, defeat, email, cute, broken, horror. What do you think about that, Livvy?
It's a pretty cool little Easter egg.
Yeah, but I wonder. We got the Switch cartridge right here, which again, Switch cartridges are small. Man, games nowadays, how small they've become. But also, let's take a look at that case now with the Switch card not in the way. Oh, is that someone else I see?
Someone was hiding.
Behind the Switch cartridge, I see. They all are there on the inside of the case, so isn't that fun? They're all there, all in one place. So yeah. So now, let's get on to collectibles. Starting off with a Metaverse Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. I read that completely right the first time. You got I'm gonna butcher the names again. Ray Voltsev, system administrator. Here's the name. You can read it. I butchered the name. It's inverted now. Fantastic. Flip the card around and flip the video around if you want to read it, or get it yourself. We got an email for this the system administrator. Number which we are not calling, a UDB, whatever a UDB is. I honestly don't know what a UBD is. I feel like it's some sort of like code thing, maybe for faxing. And Metaverse, you're in a good company with a Metaverse website, which we may look into later. There's a website link on this card. Does it exist? We'll find out. Next, we have your literature club membership card, where you can put your name, your favorite color, your favorite genre, your favorite word, the date you joined, and a photo of yourself. Isn't that fun? And on the back, well, what did you know? It's the cow plushie Sayori has. And a star. Isn't that neat? Look at the club membership badge. Livvy, I'm officially part of the club, even though I haven't filled it out yet. See? Look, my membership card.
Yes. Part of the club.
Forever part of the club, if you go further into that rabbit hole. Next, we have a soundtrack download, which is going to cover up the code for the DDLC Plus soundtrack. And you got to redeem it at a certain website. But this is fun because it's in the shape of those old school floppy disks. If you don't know what that is, that was something. It was kind of like the disc that they used to put into old computers. So isn't that fun, Livvy? And
Makes me feel old now.
And it's got that nice like plastic feel to it, so you know. Had the microphone pick that up. And on the back of it, it says "Load me." Where have I heard that before?
I wonder, could it be Monica?
And next, we have stickers of the cast with a few miscellaneous things. We got all the chibi sprites of Yuri, Natsuki, Sayori, and of course Monica. And again, miscellaneous stickers. Look at all of them. Look at all their chibi forms. Isn't that fun? Isn't that delightful? So, yeah. Moving on, we have a piece of paper. It's not just a piece of paper. It would be dull if it was a piece of paper. But in Doki Doki fashion, we got ourselves a little poem here. So, let's give it a read. Control. The satisfaction of control. The direct cause and effect of pressing pen to paper. The pride in my achievement. The responsibilities for my mistakes. The breath. I breathe the weight of it all. Problems are just things that need solving. The future is called anxiety. The past is called regret. The present can be shaped by my hand, my word, my actions. It controls me. Anchor me to my handcrafted reality. Imprison me with my own artsmanship. The captive pen makes a meaningless stain. Wet lines soak up by the pulp of dead cells. That's why I learned to relinquish it all. The weight of the responsibility, the pride, the control, the pen in my hand, and the one of my heart, so I can fly and chase yours, or learn to be happy, watch you fly without me. So I wonder who wrote that. I wonder who wrote that lovely poem called Control. Any theories, Livvy?
It's gotta be definitely Natsuki, totally.
I was gonna say it was the pro tag, Livvy. the pro tag. No, this is clearly a Monica poem, and the big meaning behind this one obviously is just control. So obviously, it's got a lot of very fun symbolism, like most poems do in the game. But yeah, obviously, the satisfaction of control, the direct cause and effect, the pride in my achievement. But yeah, also, the bit that I find interesting is problems are just things that need solving. The future is called anxiety, the past is called regret, the present can't be shaped by my hands, my words, and my actions. I find that to be the interesting bit of the poem, because obviously it's like, that's all referring to, obviously, past, present, and future events. And it's actually, I don't think it's actually far off, what you could say about all three of those. You could say the future could be anxiety. You could say, obviously there could be things in the past that reminds you or fills you with regret. It's definitely one of the powerful lines of the poem. And anchor me into my handcrafted reality. I think the beginning of this poem is about obviously Monica's self-awareness and control that she can have over the game, and the ending bit is obviously maybe anchor me down to this fictional reality, and all that fun jazz. So yeah, that is a very powerful poem we got from the console port. What did you say, Livvy?
I was gonna say, with the whole the anchor me down to reality part, the whole part where obviously Monica's sentient, so kind of just she's asking to be put back to normal, I guess, not be sentient, just go with her programming sort of thing.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that, which I guess that's some interesting feedback we take away from the poem. But moving on to the last fun collectible, we have pop-out stand-up characters of the 4 Doki girls. We have Natsuki, Monica, Yuri, and Sayori, all in different poses, all in some very interesting poses. Yeah, Sayori being... I just realized that Sayori tripped over a banana peel. I looked at this previously, and I just realized that she tripped over a banana peel after all this time.
Oh, no.
Yuri has her cup of tea, and so she's just got her arms crossed. Typical Natsuki fashion. And Monika's... Oh, Monika's doing the heart thing with the hands. That's fun. That's fun. So yeah, that's the collectibles. These are, you know, I think that's one of the reasons I wanted to get this on Switch before I get into a couple other, like, you know, the review and another section. But yeah, honestly, these are solid collectibles. Wouldn't you say, Livvy?
Yeah, it's cool when they put like little things in with the actual game itself.
Yeah, especially with it being a console port of a PC game. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. With that, moving on to the section I'm gonna call gameplay like analysis, because I want to talk about the gameplay for a minute on the Switch port. So obviously, when playing Doki Doki Literature Club on PC, obviously you're using your mouse and keyboard to get through the majority of the gameplay, because obviously it's a point and click, you know, visual novel type game. On Switch, you are obviously you have buttons, you have joysticks, you have whatnot. So obviously you're not having that typical mouse keyboard play style for this game. So the things I want to address is, so obviously the game, I think, overall transfers over well to the Switch. It plays exactly as it is. For the 4 hours that I've gotten into it on Switch, obviously less than my like 19 hours on Steam, it still plays the same. It's still the same story. It's still the same. You still get the same unlockables, side stories, etc. for doing certain actions. Obviously, there's no Steam achievements or, like, you know, achievement system for some reason. But yeah. So the main thing I want to address was me trying to figure out, when I first opened the game, booted it up, was trying to learn the controls. So obviously, A was to start everything like most consoles are, or, you know, some equivalent to an A button on a controller. And, you know, and then obviously it gave me a prompt to type in my name and whatnot. But the thing I had a little time taking time to learn was how to access the options on the, you know, dialogue boxes where you can save, look at history, etc. Because the game doesn't tell you directly off the bat what control will send you into that setting. I had to, like, kind of just figure out, saying, okay, does this button do something for the game, or is it not, you know, a stationary button to use in this gameplay? So, besides that, taking like a little bit, figuring out, oh yeah, this button allows you to access those sub settings while you're in the game, to save, load, view history, leave the game, etc. Besides that, honestly, it still functions like Doki Doki Literature Club Plus and the original on PC. So, with that little bit out of the way, it still functions the same way. You're still getting the same game, whether you're playing it on PC or console. So, it's still overall, it's the same thing. So, yeah. So that's my little tidbit about the gameplay. Obviously, it's not really gameplay when it's a visual novel, so you're just clicking, reading through dialogue, using the scroll function when you have to, if a poem's like, you know, it's a longer poem. But yeah, besides that, it's solid. It plays solid. So I guess that will lead into the review segment now. But first, let's get that card back out. Livvy, it's time to investigate. Does this website exist? Let's find out. Gonna turn the camera off for this so I can screen share. But yeah, let's find out if this website is real or fake. Livvy, you have any predictions?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be real. I think it's real.
Well, only one way to find out.
Sure what would be on there, but
only one way to find out, I suppose.
Yep.
There we go. Screen.
Imagine if it's just like a link back to the store to like buy the game on Switch and stuff.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I've typed it in exactly the way it is on the card. So let's find out.
Oops.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
There's content here.
Very sleek design.
Not sure where to start? Get a free consultation. You're in a good company, like the card says. Home Solutions, consultation, and about. So there's some reviews here, or at least just some statements from people at work in this fictional company. Servers, employee, access, networking, workstation, data backup.
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna go to the about, see if there is anything interesting. Alright, let's see. I want to see if we can. No. Let's check servers because I'm trying to see about system. Okay, not gonna go through that. This is rather interesting, and just to make sure, let me go. I'm gonna kind of become a bit of a FNAF. Can I see? What's the tool? I want to see if the source code. This? I think it's this. Anything in the source code?
You think maybe it's kind of like a in Help Wanted, where they had like the company kind of covering up stuff, and like it was in the in-game universe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because there was. I know we talked about FNAF at the start of the thing, but there was, I think, at some point that it got taken down because of miscommunications and whatnot. I think there was like a fake website that was gonna be real during Help Wanted's launch, but it didn't go anywhere. But yeah, this is rather interesting, so guess the website does exist. Isn't that fun?
Indeed. To be honest, I was expecting Monica to be hiding on the screen somewhere.
I was looking for something Doki Doki too, so that is interesting. So yeah, just to show that I typed this exact link in. Let me just get the card up close. That's the link I typed in. So apparently it is a thing. Whether it's a fake page or it is something, well, I don't know for now, but yeah, we at least investigated. So that's that. So with that little investigation out of the way, it's time for that part of the video where I give my overall review. So let's take it back a step. Let's go back through everything and come to my final rating. So again, obviously, it's the same game, again, that you can get on PC and whatnot, and while getting, obviously, that's the thing I should address. Obviously, when getting a physical copy, looking at the Doki Doki Literature Club website, it doesn't show directly here, and I'm gonna go to buy a game for 1 second, just so I can have an example on screen. When trying to get it, the physical price it was going for was about $30 US, so about $29.99. So obviously it's a little bit more than the $14.99 on Steam. But thinking about it, you are getting the game on console. You are getting bonus collectibles inside, and yeah, and you gotta think about the money that it takes to get these materials for the collectibles made and produced for every single copy. So, you know, you gotta give back somehow with even if you're paying a little extra to get the physical copy. in terms of me getting it, I did spend a little extra because I went trying to get it through the actual store webpage. A lot of these sites did not have it on in their library for purchase anymore, so I had to go through like Amazon and pay a little extra besides just the $29.99, but it was still worth it in the end, I would say. Again, you get the full game, you get collectibles, and you get you get the whole game for, you know, just a little more than the Steam purchase, you know. So I definitely think if you want to have it on console and you want to get the little bonus collectibles, and you have either like a Switch, a PlayStation, or an Xbox, I could say go for it, go try and get it, and see, you know, experience the game on console. Because that's the thing that I want to address too. Playing a game that, you know, first released on PC, then, you know, later had another like version created, and then it was ported to consoles. Playing a game that you're so used to playing on PC, then experiencing it on a console also almost feels like a different experience, where like, you know what you're getting yourself into, but then you learn the controls, you experience the game again on a, you know, different resolution, or the different, you know, whatever it might be, processor, and it's still the same experience. You still end up at the end of the day enjoying your entire time. So with that, I'm gonna give my rating out of 10 a 10 out of 10. What do you think, Livvy?
I would say like the collectibles and the little bits and pieces you get with it, and the game itself, I would say it's worth what English. It's worth buying it because, like, with all the collectibles and stuff, especially if you're the type of person that likes having all those collectibles. But I would say what it comes with is definitely worth the money. And the game itself, from what I've seen, because I haven't actually played it myself because it's a little too spooky for me. Yeah, I would say it's pretty good. So I think a 10 out of 10 rating is deserved.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, again, going back to the main webpage, I mean, looking at this, again, it's the #1 psychological horror experience. I think it's rated that for a reason, because if you look at all the reviews that are on the webpage, you know, you look at the webpage, you know, you think about they have this whole special website for it, you know, they have the whole Steam page, and, you know, there's merch for it besides just the physical game copies, you know. Not to mention, the very original DDLC is free, so, you know, it's definitely, you know, if you play the original and you want to get back into the game after a while, definitely, I would say, get Plus, whether you get it on Steam or physical. But again, the physical comes with a few bonuses too, so that's my final say on the matter. So, any closing thoughts, Livvy?
The only thing I can think of right now is the whole thing with, obviously it was originally on the PC and it's been ported onto Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, all that. It's like, I guess because it's not like let's say like Fall Guys, for example. I've played Fall Guys on Switch and Xbox, and the controls feel really different. So the fact that it's been ported over from the fact that Doki Doki's been ported from the PC onto the consoles and still feels pretty normal, I'd say that they've done a good job with that.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely, for sure. So, yeah, that's the video. So if you have enjoyed, do leave a like, comment, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Hit the bell to be notified when I come back for more showcases, reviews, etc. Stay tuned for my Doki Doki Literature Plus playthrough on Steam as I continue to dive into that. we are almost done our first run, but that doesn't mean that we can't play more of it, because there's definitely more stuff to unlock. With being only like 52% of the way through on Steam, and like 19 hours in, you know, there's still a lot more to be done. So, I will give you that, and whatnot. So, and again, go check out Livvy. There is, she does some fantastic content. She's playing a variety of games, and, you know, there are games that, you know, I've seen, but I haven't played myself, that Livvy has played that you might enjoy. So go give that a check out, and yeah, that's the journey. So thank you for coming along, Livvy. I hope you enjoyed your time here.
I did indeed.
So yeah, with that, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side. Check the links in the description. There's going to be a few things linked down there. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on the flip side. And yeah, anything you want to say, Livvy, before we go?
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to DJ, guys. And yeah, until the next video, keep sparkling like stars in the galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Yep, see you all next time.